Hi everyone, Mike Parecka with SkipperBud's in Winthrop Harbor, Illinois. Wanted to take a look at this beautiful brand new 2025 Tiara 43 LS. The hull color is windward gray. It looks blue, but it is a bluish gray. And the boot stripe is fountain blue, which is a light blue. So this is a unique color combination. I actually saw this color combination on hull 2 of the EX60 and thought, that's so pretty, we should copy it. And then on the Mohawk on the outboards here, that's actually fountain blue. So typically what we'll do is we'll match the hull color to the outboard color. We're actually matching the boot stripe to the outboard color. So let's go take a look inside. They've removed the caulk line so it is permanent and no longer has that seam. They've also added the port side terrace. On the starboard side aft here, you can see this chrome piece. That is a flush mechanism for saltwater markets that allow a garden hose to plug into an adapter. The adapter will plug into that hole and allows us to run the engines to flush the salt water out of them. These lights here, those are mercury lights that basically will light up when the engine's running, and the light will spin inside, notifying everybody that the props are turning. There's another one on this side. So those are just warning indicator lights. So as I mentioned before, the hull color is windward gray and the boot stripe is fountain blue, which is a light blue. So the Mohawk, this color stripe that's in the engine, which is an option, we actually took the boot line color and brought it up here. So this is actually the fountain blue. On these 600s, there is a button right there, which allows us to open up the hood of these monster V12s. So if you've not experienced these V12s, they are extremely quiet, extremely powerful. So quiet, so much that when Mercury initially came out with them, they were so quiet upon startup that they had to add a rev and a bubble just to let people know that they are started. These were new in 24. This is a 25, but these are new. Kind of remind me of a tachometer in a 1969 GTO hood, but nice, clean for the outboard plumbing. Aft seat here. So on the port side, when the seat is facing forward, there is a button right here. And by pressing this button, it allows us to turn this seat. So now I have it facing the terrace. So that terrace slides out, folds out, I should say, help you interact with the water, help the kids interact with the water. This seat can face there, or it can go a complete 180 degree. So now that seat is facing aft, really allowing people to have a better connection with the water. And when we rotate that seat, we've increased the teak beach area back here. So we've increased the space to interact with the water, and we've lost space here. And vice versa, when it's turned the other way around, we gain space forward and lose space aft. Large aft-facing bench with movable cup holder. The JL audio with the Fusion sound system. That seems to be, in higher end vessels, the preferred combination. Side boarding door is now on the starboard side. Gives us a great look at that windward gray color. Absolutely fantastic color. Look at those hinges. I really think this color combination of the windward gray and fountain blue is stunning, and everyone who's seen it as of so far really likes it. We did add the cup holder, rod holder combination, so you'll see those throughout the boat on both sides. Down below here is going to be our mechanical area. In the mechanical area, you're going to have your generator, your seakeeper, your waste tank, your fuel tank, all of those mechanical features. are going to be stowed down below. Here's the terrace door. You can see these are lit up green. That means that we're active. We can actually move it. For that to happen, the keys have to be in the off position. The engines need to be in neutral. And then these will light up green. Oh, and the button at the helm needs to be turned on. That'll turn these buttons green, which will allow this terrace to fold out. I can't fold it all the way out here because you can see I'm right up against the dock. Just show you here. So there is, people want to know why there's that initial pause before it opens and before it locks. There's a large metal rod that comes out here, sits inside here, locks it shut. So that moment when you first hit it, that rod is going back into the hull to allow this to drop down. And vice versa, as we go up, there you go. You can actually hear it finish, go all the way in. So here, sink. Grill. So it is your industry standard Kenyan electric grill. Here we have an ice maker, which is an option. Dual Dometic refrigerators. And then here, gotta find the clips here. Here's a clip for the trash can. And then right here, right on the lower level there, are the clips. So you have two identical drawers, one there and one there. So this is a leaning post. This area right here, this was designed in as a cushion so you could lean looking forward, grabbing onto this rail with air conditioning blowing on you. This button here, this is actually the cockpit TV. So one touch, the cockpit TV will come down. You can see that gives about 70% of the aft cockpit viewing of that television. One touch puts it back up. Beautiful Tiara Yeti cooler, that's standard. It is on this PVC slide out. You can see this Plasdeck, which is an artificial teak. This is in the platinum color. You can also get it natural. Natural will be more of a wood color. This is the gray. You can also see new. The lines don't go all the way down. They have a stopping point, but you can see everything will match up perfectly. True Tiara form. Right to the starboard side of the helm, and there's one on the port side as well. You'll see dedicated line storage with drying capabilities. Here is the helm. So this whole footrest here will pull out with this, and it drops down to increase someone's height. So it's a foot bolster, essentially giving people more height. You know, if you're a little more vertically challenged, gives a better line of sight. This does have the Mercury JPO joystick. Here you can see the terrace button is deployed. And then something I truly love is actually having buttons that we can engage, turn on, they light up and tell you when they're activated. The new Mercury control box. This is the new Tiara optional teak wood wheel. Absolutely stunning. This does have the 48-inch Garmin Phantom Array radar. Also dual Garmin screens. Here's the Fusion head unit. Cockpit AC. Here's all that push button switching. This does have a make fast shade. There's two types of sunshades, a make fast and a sure shade. This is the make fast, and that is the button right there for opening and closing. The make fast in my mind, it's the more expensive and superior of the two products. One touch, this sunshade will retract in. One touch, it goes out. You can stop it with one touch. Warranty claims are almost zero with these. They're super quiet, absolutely stunning. In my opinion, the best aft sunshade on the market. So just by hitting close here, you'll actually see it start to collapse in. So there's really no sound to this whatsoever. Awesome sunshade. Moving forward, there is a Mediterranean sunshade. That Mediterranean sunshade is located down here. Large bow seating area. The manual chaise. Right here I have the manual chaise up. We do have mounting for a forward table. Some more of the JL audio speakers. Windless remote. Nice access. Great area to stand here to be able to get a good vantage point and see your anchor. Here's a look aft. We have the two Shakespeare whips. One 8-foot Shakespeare whip is used for the ship-to-shore radio. The other one, to give it symmetry, is there actually we're using it for the AM/FM radio. So great use of space, gives the boat symmetry. You can see that Garmin Phantom array. You can see the spotlight right here. You can also see the Glomex WASP, which is basically your antenna for local television. We have a freshwater hook up here. Bolsters, foot bolsters. We also have butt bolsters. This allows you to stand, sit, or just get a little more comfortable and more egress to the cabin. Here on the port side, you can see these permanent steps moving forward. This is twofold. This allows us to use the full length here for the cabin below, but also gives us an area for easier boarding. Let's say you're at an area that doesn't have floating docks. This is a nice, easy area. We've got a great place to grab to get on and off the boat. So a lot of thought has gone into that. Ship-to-shore radio. 3 steps going down. This is a brand new boat. It is literally just got here 2 days ago. Got it in the water. So you can see we have ocean wave interior. So that is going to be your comforter, your pillow set. It also does come with a mattress pad, fresh sheets. These are filler cushions for the exterior, and then also Tiara branded. Life jackets come with it. Here is your television inside the cabin, and then in here, there's your generator, AC units, additional stereo unit, also your high water alarm, and your indicator light for your waste and fresh water. Up here, main distribution panel, located right here. These are your battery on-off switch solenoids. In here is your hanging locker. So once again, some manuals. There is a really nice Tiara duffel bag to hold your canvas. Underneath the floor here, just a sump box for the shower. We have a wet head. So we do have cabinetry and storage below, Dometic vacuum flush head system, nice shower system.